Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you thought Jimin's influence from BTS was only felt among fans, think again. His impact has gone deep into the industry itself, reaching all the way to the new generation of idols who just debuted in 2026. Today we're talking about something that has K-pop netizens buzzing. A heartfelt confession from SENA, a member of the rookie boy group Keep It Up, who openly shared that Jimin from BTS is the figure who inspired him to become an idol. Not just a casual, I like him, but Jimin was described as a role model, a mentor figure, and the main reason SENA fell in love with K-pop in the first place. Curious what SENA actually said, and why this confession became so special? Stick around, because in this video we'll cover everything. Who SENA is, what Keep It Up is, and why Jimin keeps showing up as the figure admired by new idols all over the world. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you don't miss the latest K-pop updates. Alright, let's get started. Before we dive into the main story, let's get familiar with Keep It Up first. For those who don't know yet, Keep It Up is a rookie boy group from South Korea under the agency Jungkook Entertainment. The group officially debuted on April 8, 2026, with their self-titled EP, also called Keep It Up. Interestingly, Keep It Up came from a pre-debut project called the In the X Project. This project actually produced 2 groups from 11 trainees. 6 of them formed a group called VAYONN, while the other 5 formed Keep It Up. So Jungkook was clearly serious about launching 2 debut groups close together in the same year. The name Keep It Up itself carries a meaningful concept. It's a combination of the words key, vital, and up, symbolizing a key that opens the door to the world, as well as a signal that awakens life. The philosophy is that their music is meant to be both a key that opens doors and a vital sign that wakes people up. Every time that signal resonates, new stages and new possibilities unfold, and that's how Keep It Up keeps growing. The group consists of 5 members, Jimin as the leader, along with Taehwan, SENA, Jane, and Rukia. What's interesting is that these members come from very different backgrounds. Some are from South Korea, while others are from Japan. Taehwan himself was previously a contestant on 2 survival shows, Fanpic and Project 7, so he wasn't exactly a new face in the entertainment world. And one more thing that caught public attention. Keep It Up is directly backed by a legendary figure in the K-pop industry, Kim Jae-jung, former member of TVXQ, who is now an important part of the Jungkook agency. In fact, Kim Jae-jung attended Keep It Up's first showcase in person, showing just how much attention this rookie group is receiving. Now, out of these 5 members, there's one whose recent confession has become a hot topic because of how sincere and heartwarming it was, and that's SENA. Let's get to know SENA a little better. His real name is Kato SENA, and he's the Japanese member of Keep It Up. He was born on August 5, 2007, which means he's still quite young. Within the group, SENA serves as the visual and all-rounder, meaning he has fairly balanced skills across the board, whether it's vocals, dancing, or stage presence. Besides being an idol, SENA is also known as a singer and lyricist. So he's not just performing in front of the camera, he's also involved in the creative process of making music. His MBTI personality type is ENFJ, a type usually known for being warm, empathetic, and a good communicator. That fits perfectly with his friendly and open image, including how openly he talks about who inspires him. SENA's journey at Jungkook began when he was introduced as part of the In the X project at the end of 2025. After going through various stages, it was announced in February 2026 that SENA had officially become a member of Keep It Up, and he debuted with the group in April 2026. Interestingly, SENA and Jane are known to be the same age within the group, while Taehwan, the oldest member, and Rukia, the youngest, have a 5-year age gap. So the age range within Keep It Up is quite diverse, blending experience with youthful energy. As a newly debuted idol, it's only natural that SENA is still in the process of introducing himself more deeply to the public. And one of the best ways to get to know an idol is by finding out who inspires them, who made them fall in love with K-pop in the first place. And SENA's answer genuinely made a lot of people smile. Now, here's the part we've all been waiting for. During an interview after their debut, the members of Keep It Up were asked to share who inspired them in their journey as idols. And SENA's answer really caught the attention of many fans, especially ARMY. the name for BTS fans. SENA enthusiastically shared that BTS, especially Jimin, was the figure who inspired him to enter the world of K-pop. He said his interest in K-pop first started because of BTS. He admitted he was deeply impressed by the group, and especially by Jimin. What makes this confession feel so sincere is the specific reason SENA gave. He didn't just say, "I like Jimin." He explained in detail why Jimin is so special to him. According to SENA, Jimin has an incredible vocal ability, and on top of that, Jimin also has an extremely strong work ethic. It's this combination that made Jimin a role model for SENA. Just imagine, a young idol who only just debuted in 2026 admitting that one of the reasons he's standing on stage today is because he was inspired by Jimin's journey and dedication. This isn't just about having a beautiful voice or a handsome face. It's about hard work, about the process, about how someone can keep growing and giving their best in every performance. And this is real proof that Jimin's influence isn't limited to just one generation. Jimin himself has been an idol with BTS for over a decade, and now his impact is being felt by a new generation of idols who are just starting their careers. What's even more interesting is that SENA wasn't the only one who shared his story of inspiration. In the same interview, other Kiva members also shared who their role models are. And this shows just how rich and diverse the influence of senior K-pop artists is on today's rookie generation. One of the other members mentioned that besides BTS, he was also deeply inspired by Kim Jae-jung, who, as it happens, is the very person behind their agency, Encode. This makes perfect sense, since Kim Jae-jung is a living legend in the K-pop industry, a former member of TVXQ, whose work has been iconic since the early 2000s. Another member admitted that he was heavily influenced by the group 17. He said that every time he watches 17 perform, he feels a sense of excitement and joy, and that feeling fuels his motivation to keep chasing his dream of becoming an idol. There was also a member who mentioned admiration for BTS, but with a different focus. He said he was more inspired by NCT, specifically one of its members, because of that person's dancing style and the attitude they show, both on and off stage. From all this, we get a really interesting picture. The 2026 rookie generation grew up watching the journeys of their seniors, BTS, 17, NCT, and TVXQ, and now they're carrying that same spirit and inspiration into their own careers as new idols. So now, let's dig a little deeper. Why exactly is Jimin so special that he's become an inspiration for new generation idols like SENA? First, his vocal ability. Jimin is known for having a very emotional and heartfelt singing style. His soft yet powerful delivery at key moments has captivated many people, including future idols, who want to develop that same vocal quality. Second, his work ethic. This is the point SENA emphasized the most, and not without reason. In the Korean entertainment industry, there's a well-known idea that idols need extraordinary dedication, endless practice, perfectionism over small details, and always striving to give their best in every performance. Jimin is often cited as a real-life example of someone who lives out this philosophy wholeheartedly. Third, and this one often gets overlooked, personality. Many new idols don't just look at a senior's talent. They also look at how that person carries themselves, how they interact with fans, and how they stay grounded even after reaching global popularity. This combination of talent, hard work, and a warm personality is often cited as the key reason someone becomes a role model across generations. And that's exactly what happened with Jimin. He's not just an idol to fans around the world. He's also become an idol to people who now stand in the same position as him, as fellow professional idols. That's what makes this whole phenomenon so unique and worth talking about. Now let's talk about the impact of this confession, both for SENA personally and for Kiva as a group that just debuted. For a rookie group, moments like this are incredibly important for building a connection with the public, especially with BTS fans. When a new idol openly admits their admiration for Jimin in such a sincere and respectful way, it can open the door to positive interactions between fan bases. ARMY, upon seeing a heartfelt confession like this, usually responds warmly, because they know just how massive Jimin and BTS's influence has been on the industry as a whole. On top of that, for SENA himself, this confession helps build his image as someone humble, honest, and relatable. Many fans started looking him up after this statement went viral. wanting to know more about who he is, his journey, and his personality within Keep It Up. This is also a good reminder for all of us. Behind the glamour of the entertainment industry, there are small stories that actually carry a lot of meaning. Stories about someone who once only watched from a screen, got inspired by their idol, and now stands on the same stage as a professional. That journey from fan to industry peer is one of the most beautiful things that can happen in K-pop. Let's broaden the discussion a bit. The phenomenon of new idols saying they were inspired by BTS, and specifically by Jimin, isn't actually anything new. For years, BTS has been one of the biggest forces that paved the way for K-pop to break into the global market on a massive scale. Many trainees became serious about chasing their dream of becoming an idol after watching BTS's journey, from a group that was initially underestimated, to eventually becoming one of the biggest music phenomena in the world. That story of struggle has become a kind of blueprint for many young people who dream of becoming idols. And when we talk about Jimin specifically, he's often highlighted for his remarkable growth from debut until now, in vocals, dance, and stage presence alike. Many describe Jimin as a real example of the result of consistent hard work, which has made him someone highly respected, even among fellow idols and industry seniors. So it's no surprise that Jimin's name keeps coming up whenever new idols are asked about their inspirations. And this time, it was SENA from Keep It Up voicing his admiration, adding to the long list of young talents who consider Jimin their role model in building their careers. Before we wrap up, let's take a moment to reflect on what we can learn from SENA's story. First, inspiration can come from anywhere, and it can have a massive impact on someone's life path. SENA, who was once just a teenager in Japan watching BTS perform, now stands as a professional idol who just debuted. Who knows? Maybe someday, there's another young person out there watching SENA and Keep It Up perform and getting inspired to chase the same dream. Second, hard work and dedication are a universal language. SENA didn't choose Jimin for superficial reasons. He saw an incredible work ethic, something that can be a lesson for anyone, no matter what field they're in. And third, this shows just how connected different generations are within the K-pop industry. Seniors pave the way, juniors follow, and get inspired. And this cycle keeps repeating, making the K-pop industry an ecosystem that keeps growing and evolving over time. And that wraps up today's discussion about SENA's heartfelt confession. A member of Keep It Up who revealed that Jimin from BTS is the figure who inspired him to enter the world of K-pop, especially because of Jimin's incredible vocal ability and work ethic. This story once again proves just how massive Jimin and BTS's influence really is, not just among fans, but also among the new generation of idols who are now building their own careers. If you're curious about Keep It Up's journey going forward, or want to know more about the other members and their own sources of inspiration, drop a comment below. Who knows, maybe we'll cover it in the next video. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to this channel so you don't miss out on more exciting K-pop news. See you in the next video, and thanks for watching till the end.